My dear sisters and brothers in Jesus Christ, a story is told of a poor man whose desire it was to celebrate his daughter's birthday. And so, on the morning of this birthday, the birthday of his daughter, he goes to a shop and picks up chocolates, and he'd taken a candy bag with him. Took those chocolates one after another till it numbered 50. And then he said, "This is enough." And then he went to the counter to pay the money for those chocolates. And when the one who was keeping the counter gave him the bill, he was rather sad and depressed. And he said he didn't have that much of money to pay for those chocolates. And so with a very heavy heart and with tears rolling down, he removed those chocolates one after another and started keeping in the shelf. Until a fellow shopper, seeing this situation, said, "Friend, stop. Keep the chocolates with you." Poor man, was startled. He was wondering, why did he say this? And then this fellow shopper continued saying, "This morning I want you to keep those chocolates for yourself. Every day I go to the hospital to see my mother struck with cancer. And each morning I pick up a bouquet of flowers and I give it to my mother. Yesterday my mother fired me and told me, 'Why are you wasting that money over flowers? Instead, use that money concretely for someone who is in need.' And so, friend, this money, which I would normally spend for my mother to buy flowers for her, this money is my mother's gift for you. Go and celebrate your daughter's birthday." Without analyzing this story, if the man was poor, why had he to celebrate his daughter's birthday? Let us not analyze this story, my dear sisters and brothers, but let us get into the heart of the message of this story. One must be selfless. One must reach out in service of our brothers and sisters. And this is what the Lord in today's gospel speaks to us. This is what is the message of your conference as you celebrate your 43rd National Conference and the Golden Jubilee of the Marriage Encounter Movement, building communities where there is love. It is only when we are filled with the love of Jesus will we be able to reach out to one another. Look at this guy in today's gospel. He is all the time thinking about himself. He is collecting food grains in his barn. And the Lord rightly says, "Today you are required in heaven. Whose goods will these be?" He thought as long as he had much for himself, he would make merry. But of what use is this wealth? What use is this possession going to be, because you and I belong to the Lord? It is natural, humanly speaking, that we need money so that we can cope with our day-to-day needs. Please don't get me wrong and start distributing your wealth already now. No, we need the money. But what is of utmost importance is that our consciousness, our awareness that we belong to the Lord, and it is not the possessions that matter much, it is God who matters much to us. And so if God matters much to us, what must we do? We must let go and let God into our lives. We must let go of our pride, let go of our attachments, let go of everything. Allow God to be the be all and end all of our lives. Look at all our holy men and women. Look at all the saints that the church has. They sold everything. They gave up everything. For them, this was worldly requirement. But what they experienced was the moment they made Jesus the be-all and end-all of their lives, they experienced utmost happiness and peace in their lives. And so, my dear sisters and brothers, as we celebrate this Eucharist this morning, let us focus our attention on Jesus. Let us strive to make Jesus the be-all and end-all of our lives. To Jesus, at this Eucharist, who will break his body and shed his blood, let us become like Jesus, breaking our bodies, shedding our blood for the love of our brothers and sisters. And my dear brothers and sisters, as you're going to deliberate, as you're going to reflect on the topics that have been assigned for our reflection, particularly during the 43rd National Conference,